Hello everybody, it's Eric Knutson here at Nuts and Bolts, and I just wanted to share with you our latest purchase. So one of our best purchases so far has been that recent purchase with the bidets. I don't know if you guys have been following along. Those of you that have, that was probably one of the best purchases that we've ever made here at Nuts and Bolts, and I mean, I gotta say, cha-ching. When we first got into this business, we were very hesitant to buy a bidet or anything that had bidets in them, and then we didn't know what to do with them once we bought them because we're like, oh, it's sanitary, blah 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 blah. Okay, long story short is in this last pallet we ended up with 4 bidets, 3 of which were like open box, brand new, one of which was sealed box, brand new, and they all 4 have flown off our shelf. So that's more than doubled the amount of money that we made off of that last pallet. So that's one of the reasons why that last pallet was good, but really it was just about a lot of different things. It was labeled as scratch and dent, and almost everything was in pristine or near pristine condition. We've sold a ton of the items already, so that's awesome. Plus, here at Nuts and Bolts, we're kind of going full steam, thankfully. We're just excited to get more items on the shelves, so we spent quite a bit of time looking for this next purchase. This one does have a couple bidets. That's not specifically why we purchased it, one of which is could be a decent money maker. One of the things that concerns us about this latest purchase is, it not concerns us per se, but it's something that we've never done from bulk before, and this is uninspected returns. Now, obviously, everybody understands, uninspected returns, all bets are off, right? So that's kind of where I'm at. Obviously, with uninspected returns, all bets are off in its condition. This is a men's apparel and general merchandise and men's shoes, primarily, pallet. And this is, as I said, customer returns, and the MSRP on this pallet is $5,254. Normally we try to make sure that we spend around 10%, but we've been having a hard time finding something really nice that fits those descriptions, so we definitely spent more than that. We spent $647.25, and that is with the shipping and everything all included. Now, keep in mind, like I said in my last video, that BULQ has changed how they do their shipping. It's no longer $200 flat for a pallet. It's supposed to be cheaper for a lot of people. I'm not one of those people, and it ends up being a little bit more expensive every time. We spent $410 on this, but that doesn't include, the shipping and all the additional fees and everything. So once it becomes all wrapped up together, it's $647.25. Okay, so likewise, we ordered this on April 7th, and it came in on April 14th. That's a 7-day turnaround. Really kind of amazed, I can't get, stuff from Amazon at a reasonable time, but I'm getting my bulk pallets faster than ever. So, there is that. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and unbox this pallet for you, and then we'll start digging right in. Thank you so much. Well, let's see what we got. Okay, to start off with, I'm already a little concerned. I see a Pet Potty. This does not sound like the kind of thing that I would return to a store or to an online place, but hey, we'll see. Okay. Okay, so the unit seems to be unused for the most part. However, if I'm not mistaken, here's the potty tray. So, and I don't know if that's the full instructions. Nope. It's the return label. Okay, so, here's the dealy bob here. This is some sort of pet potty training technique where you use the fake grass and, I don't know, I guess to allow them to pee, and then it gathers into the thing at the bottom and it helps train them, and that's in your house. And you know, dogs do like to pee on grass, so I can see that, but it's a little odd. The other thing I can tell is there's no, and I'm pretty dang tuned into that, there's no, shall we say, pet smell. This has not been used by a dog. Urine has not ran through this, I would almost guarantee you. I would put my nose up against the best of the UV lights. But, yes. What do you think of that? So, I put the potty tray in, which is really weird. So, first item in, already could be worse, right? You know, wasn't used, wasn't filthy. It's a good start. Oh, now these kind of things are gonna end up in our house. I gotta tell you. Are you kidding me? Big, thick, cast iron skillets. Well, hold on a second. Okay, so this thing is probably not even going to make it to the shelf. If it's in decent shape, I'd bet you money my wife's going to steal this from me. Little 10-inch cast iron enamel skillet. Doesn't even matter if it's got a small ding on it. She'll take this. I know she will. She's right there. She's like being all quiet all of a sudden.
You gotta be the man.
Did you hear? Did you hear her, folks? And that is in perfect condition. There's no chip, no scratch. There's a little spot here, but that's not even really a flaw, because if you can see, the enamel over it's just great. But there's a little bubble right there in the cast iron. But you get that. I mean, look at that. That's one nice skillet. Whew. I mean, really, you know, when I see something like this, I think of like Throw Mama from the Train. Dunk. That's awesome. Wow. I gotta stop swinging this around. It's wearing my arm out. So I know that's making the wife happy. Just for the record, she used to ask me about stuff. Now I just wake up and it's in my house and she's like, oh yeah, I bought it. But while we're into disappointing cast iron enameled dishes that my wife would never like. Let's go ahead and cover this one. It's only a 3-quart cast iron Dutch oven. She's literally salivating right now. She's drooling on the floor. Sorry, it's not that bad. But she did look up. She's like, Dutch oven. Oh, look. New wrapping again. I bet you this sucker's in perfect shape. Again. So, let's look at the pot first. See if it's calling the kettle black. Perfect shape. It's got like cardboard, that's what I'm touching. Perfect shape. That is it. I mean, honestly, we've gotten a couple of these and they're all dinged up where they've been dropped and stuff like that. I mean, wow. And then, what's a Dutch oven without the appropriate, undinged, in perfect condition cast iron lid? Wow. I just gotta tell you guys, that's a really nice piece. Very happy about that.
Click here or click here. And of course, click here to subscribe.